Hello and welcome back to Timeless RC. Today I thought we'd do something a little bit different, a shorter video, just so we can get a heads up of some of the things that are coming in the near future. First one I'd like to show you is a Tamiya Tamtech kit actually. It's the Tamiya Mclaren F1 MP4-6 Honda, and that's on kit number 47010. So it's one of the earlier ones that Tamiya produced, and this is one of the complete kits. So this comes with everything you need. It's got the radio on 27 megahertz, obviously, because it's one of the older ones, so it's not 2.4 gigs, but that sort of, I think, adds to the originality of the kit. So it's not in bad condition for the age, some marks and dents and things, but it's to be expected, to be honest. So what you get in the box is it's quite well laid out actually. Some of the older Tamiya kits were laid out a lot better than the modern ones where they're just bunged in the box. So first off, you can see you've got the Tamtech 202 controller and receiver and servo setup, all brand new in the box, never been removed from the packaging. So I look forward to actually getting on with that particular size. Now obviously this is a 1/14 scale model, so it's not going to be as big as some of the... Is it 1/14? Let me just double check on that one. Yeah, 1/14 scale. So at the top of the box, I should have seen that. So the actual kit's going to be smaller than the 1/10 scales that you're used to seeing. So that's obviously the body set and the baby chassis that comes in the kit. Then you've got your rear spoiler and your front spoiler. The front wing, sorry, for the aerodynamics. Tiny little front wheels with tyres pre-installed. Then you've got your rear wheels, again tiny little rear wheels, all pre-installed with the tyres. Then you've got some plastic parts, I take it as part of the chassis setup, and the cover for the for the radio control side of things. Then we've got a box of bits. As you can see, the blister pack is untouched. So you've got your very small 380 size motor, all original as it would have come in from the factory. Box, you've got some small packets of stuff. So you've obviously got some screws, very small packets of screws, because obviously it's a small car, so there's not going to be a lot. Some top mount for the chassis and other chassis parts, more screws, and you actually get a little tiny screwdriver, a brass screwdriver, which is quite good. Unexpected. It's obviously got some pitting on it, corrosion from where it's so old. So that's that box. Then we have some more plastic parts. You've got the gears, very small tiny gears that you can see. And you've got motor mount, baby motor mount, that is really tiny. Then you've got more plastic parts for the chassis side of things, and a very small driver figure. It's tiny, that's going to be interesting to paint up the details. Well, actually it's a closed visor, so you can't see the face, so it shouldn't be so bad. So that's one of the kits that we'll be doing in the near future. I'm looking forward to doing this because I had the 1/10 version, exactly the same car, but unfortunately had to part with that to get the finances to start up the channel. So this was a lot cheaper than that one was, so I still managed to get the Mclaren MP4 6, but obviously a bit smaller, and it's different, I think, so it's worthwhile. So that's it for this one, and we'll get another one sorted out and show you the next one. This time we're going to be looking at another kit which is going to be built in the near future on the show, and it's the Kyosho this time. It's the Kyosho Javelin, which is the re-rig kit, and it's on kit number 30618. It's a 1/10 buggy, 4-wheel drive. So I've always had a passion for this car and could never afford it back in the day. So to get a re-release version, I was really happy, and obviously I've kept it in the box ready to build on the channel. So it's again, I look forward to building this. So let's have a quick look in the box and we can see how it comes. As with most Kyosho kits, you'll notice a big difference in the layout of the boxes. This one's not one of the better ones, but it's still, you can see it's all laid out methodically, and obviously you've got your rails and things on one side and the chassis that's on the other side with the wheels and tyres. So the first part you've got is your under tray for the chassis rails. You've got your red anodised shock housings and other parts towards the build. You have a box of tyres which are all the same, very soft, very spiky tyres, which is good for grip. And you have another box which has got your gearing, your mounts for the gearbox, and you also have a chain drive or a belt drive, so you get the choice of one or the other. Now back in the day they would have all been chain drive, the Javelins would have been chain drive, but with modern motors and things they've provided you with a belt and different gearing, etc., to be able to run it so that you can run brushless motors without damaging any of the car. So it's a useful little thing that they've done there, to be honest. And then you've got another box of all the wheels, actually nice silvery wheels that come with it. It's like a matte finish on the middle and a chrome outer. So you get the 4 of those. Then you get a bag of metal parts, shafts and things, and it looks like shock mounts. So that, another bag of metal parts and screws, fixings, small bag of nuts and washers. Then you've got your battery straps and some other plates towards the chassis. Another bag which has got some bearings, so it's got bearings in the kit, which is good. Not all Tamiyas come with bearings, so take note, Tamiya. Spanner, your wrench and other things. Looks like steering arms. Shock absorbers, oil, double-sided tape. You've got the back cover for the mount, for the motor housing. It's all in that box. Then you have the chassis outer section, which is all pre-painted for you, so you don't need to worry about painting. So it's just a case of applying stickers. So it's, I actually personally prefer it in box art colours, the orange, but I know people have done it in chrome and it does look good, but to me a Javelin's always going to be the original colour, because that's what I grew up with when I was younger. So then we've got another box of goodies. So you've got chassis plate, or top chassis plate. You've got driver's head, 2 parts. You've got suspension parts in there, and you've got housings for the gears, probably the front, like I said. And you've got a bumper in this one. The other gearbox, because it's 4-wheel drive, so you're going to have 2 gearboxes to make. That's that. So, and your manual obviously. So when it's done, it's a lovely looking kit, and I look forward to actually building this one as well. I used to race a Kyosho car back in the day when I was at school, and that was a Kyosho Turbo Optima Mid SE. That was done in box art colours, and it actually won me a championship. So I was pretty chuffed with that. I think I mentioned it in one of the previous videos. I need to see if I can find out the little medal that we got. We did get trophies, but unfortunately, being a small club, after the championship and the next championship had to be returned, obviously, for the new champion. So I did have several of those. So I was obviously not too bad at driving, and want to get back into it again, as I said before in the channel. And I have a couple of Schumachers which I'm going to be doing on the channel for that purpose. That is an MI7, which is a touring car, and also the Cougar Laydown, which is a buggy. So something to look forward to. On that note, I'll leave it where it is, and I'll say happy RCing and have fun. On another note, please like and subscribe, as you will get updated to all the new videos that come out. So thank you very much.